Yeah, spicy like a motherfucker, but I'm sweet, sweet.
Hey y'all, so today is Thursday, but I'm currently with my first client, my 920 client. She has Sisterlocks. They're a little bit on the larger side, but she's getting lock knots today. And then my client after that is getting pipe cleaner curls. So I said, let me go ahead and start my video, or at least record today, so y'all can see what I'm doing. So right now I'm doing lock knots. I finished one half of her head, and I also finished her retie, so I have to do the other half of her head. So I'm just going to record it so y'all can see it. But yeah, let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Deanna, but you can call me Clutch. I'm your go-to Loctician YouTuber that comes into the clutch for all things locksmiths and content. And if you are new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And Clutch Nation, thank you as always for coming back to support. And before we get started, everyone hype this video up for me. Today's video is my version of a style tutorial, and the style we are getting into today is a Loc Knot Bob on Sisterlocks. And here is a little bit of a background on my client. I started my client's locks in 2020. During her consultation, I noticed she had thick strands but a lower density, and her low density was not caused by anything. It was her natural hair. Also, her strands were almost wire-like, and if you ever had wire type hair or came across a client with wire type hair, you know it's fragile and can easily pop. Taking this into account, I sized her Sisterlocks to match her density and did not follow the typical Sisterlock average standard number, which is around 400 locks. We've only lost one lock at the nape and combined one lock, so I'm confident to say that if I would have made them any smaller or tried to get her closer to the 400 lock number, we would have had hella casualties. The Loc Knot Bob is great for those who have a lot of length, and also great for those who want to reduce the length of their lock without cutting their hair. I say it's great for those with a lot of length because if the locks are really short, it's not really going to give bob. It's probably going to be like above the ear and stuff like that. So for best results, length is needed. For the Loc Knot Bob, I do not use any foam or any extra product to set the style. I only do my simple shampoo routine and then my post shampoo routine where I use like my hydration sprays or my stimulation oils and stuff like that. Let's just say I'm doing a Loc Knot Bob on traditional locks. Due to the size of traditional locks, we start off the Loc Knot Bob with a 2-strand twist. So for smaller locks like Sisterlocks and micro locks, as shown in the video, 2-strand twist would not look right because it would look thin and take forever. So to make them look more juicy, we do a rope twist instead of a 2-strand twist, meaning we are rope twisting 4 to 6 locks together. Before I start placing the lock knots, I retie the whole head to get it out of the way, and then going left to right, starting in the back, I strategically place each rope twist, so even though I'm combining 4 to 6 locks together, I still maintain the grid look. I also like to start in the back because that back row of lock knots is the guide to how long the bob will be. Sometimes, depending on the length of the locks, the back row will be shorter than what you want the bob to be, but that's fine. Just use the row right above the back rows and use that row as a guide. I do not start off the Loc Knot Bob with a rope twist because sometimes at the roots the rope twist will unravel, causing the roots to bulge. So to keep the roots flat, I begin to plait braid, and make sure you don't braid too tight, but it'll keep it flat. And then after I braid a little bit, I split the locks in half and begin to rope twist. You don't need to rope twist all the way down to the end. Once you meet the length that you want the bob, the remainder of the hair you flip up and wrap around the existing rope twist and rubber band at the top of where you rope up to.
She said, take your time, what's no rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm one. She said, take your time, what's no rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog.
To make sure that the bob is given Etna, I use my mirror to make sure that everything is even and nothing is lopsided. If it is, you can pull the Loc Knot Bob to make it longer, or just redo the Loc Knot Bob to make it shorter if it's all out of whack. Also, I know I said I'm following the grid pattern, but because you are combining 4 to 6 locks together to make this rope twist, as you go up higher on the head, you are going to start grouping locks together that offset more like a brick layer to fill in those gaps that we have if we just had straight up grid all the way around. So you don't have to worry about it looking thin or spaced out or anything like that. With the Loc Knot Bob, it is so many possibilities. You can do an asymmetrical bob. You can make them really short in the front and layer them to be long in the back. You can do half up, half down. You can do the half up part Loc Knot Bob. Like, you could do so much stuff with it. So I really love this style because having long hair and be able to make it into a bob, but you could just also get really creative with it. And I know we got right into the Loc Knot Bob style, but if you are interested in seeing her locks being retied, you can check out this video right here. Not only did I retie her locks, but I discussed what I used on mature Sisterlock and just made it in watch me work form. So definitely check that out. I'll have the link in the bio, and it should also have it kind of like clickable in the video as well. If you made it this far, be sure to hype this video up, like, comment, and subscribe, and drop some purple hearts for me. This is the first day of Vlogtober, so if you're interested in any specific topics that you want to see during this Vlogtober or Loctober as we're calling it, let me know. But I'm going to try my best to drop a video every day for the next 31 days, so I definitely need y'all help for any topic suggestions, but I already have kind of like a schedule. But if I see something that y'all post, I'll definitely switch my schedule up for y'all. My client wanted her bob in the middle part, but just make sure that whatever side that you want your bob to lay, or whatever side that your client requests, especially if you're doing a fresh retie, you want to make sure that you finish off the retie on the side that the client wants the part on. That'll make it easier with the style, also help with like any buckling and anything like that. This is the complete style. I started her retie and style at 9:20 a.m. and I finished around 1:20 p.m. Her retie was $165, and then the Loc Knot Bob style was either $55 or $65. No problem, thank you. Maybe next month. Okay. Thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for a Loctober day 2. If you made it to the end and haven't subscribed, liked, and comment yet, what is you doing? Be sure to make sure you do that. Hype the video up and share it. And let's run these subscribers up and let's keep pushing out this dope content. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.